UFL, week 1 in the books, ladies and gents. And well, I think we're going to start with the defending champions here. Almost called them Super Bowl. I'm sorry, when I talk about football and winning championships, I'm used to saying defending Super Bowl champions. So, let's call them the defending UFL champions. Okay? Almost slipped up there. But Birmingham, you want to talk about this game here? Want to talk about what's ooh. All right. So, let's talk about that run game here first. All right. Alex Magoo, 8 attempts for 84 yards, 10.5 yards per carry, your leading rusher, and your leading producer on the ground. Honestly, now that I think about it, what they should have done, just put Magoo as running back number 1. Because looking at his pass numbers, Buddy was more of a running back than he was a quarterback. 10 for 23, 89 yards, a touchdown, and a pick for 43.5% completion. Honestly, they should have just put the backup in at quarterback and put Magoo in at running back 1, because their actual running back 1, Ricky Pearson Jr., didn't do jack shit, as he had 6 attempts for 29 yards and 4.8 average yards per carry. Yeah. Birmingham's like, what's offense? We don't know what that is. But shout out to their defense. I mean, despite pretty much giving up a touchdown in almost every quarter, that Birmingham defense did everything they could to keep them in it. You know? Honestly, the third quarter, in my eyes, almost said holding the Stallions. Wow, Mosh can talk. But holding the defenders to no points, and I mean, again, they had a shot to pick it up in the third quarter. Just couldn't do it. Pretty much after the second quarter, their offense just stalled out. Sorry about that, I had to blow my nose. But honestly, looking at the numbers here, right, and looking at the box score, the third quarter was the best time for the Stallions to come back in this game, in my eyes. Holding the defenders again to no points, you know. They had the most perfect opportunity to do something here. And do not disturb is not working. Boo! I'm sad. But no, I mean, Birmingham had a chance. They did. They just couldn't get it going on offense, as they lose this game 11-18. But let's move on to the rest of the UFL now. And Houston, how you doing? How you doing, Houston? Oh boy, you hanging in there? Ooh, let's take a look at your game real quick here. Let's see how you did. You lost 31-6. And it took you till the fourth quarter to score. Ooh. Let's see here. Roughnecks passing. Nolan Henderson, 7 for 18, 68 yards. Managed to get a touchdown through the air. Ooh, no picks, though, so he managed to keep the turnovers under control. But Anthony Brown. Yikes. Yeah, I don't think Brown's going to the NFL. Yeah. Anthony, I think it's time to hang him up, bud. Getting benched in the UFL. Oof. As the man goes 5 for 11, 21 little measly yards, no touchdowns to 2 interceptions. He was a more accurate passer, though, than Henderson, so I guess we can give him that. and otherwise, he didn't really have much going for him. I mean, he was the leading rusher, though. I mean, I'm trying to find something here, man. It was just straight up garbage for the Roughnecks. It was a roughneck of a game, I guess you can say. I'm gonna stop now. Oof. Again, another quarterback leading in rushing yards. I'm starting to notice a trend here with crappy performances in the UFL. If your run game can't get anything going, just throw your quarterback at running back one. Oh, boy. But honestly, I guess you can say there isn't too much to say about this game, as the Battlehawks pretty much dismantle the Roughnecks 36-1. Whew. Yeah. But I have a little rant here for the next game, all right? I'm going to get called a hater for this. I'm going to get called or whatever. I don't give a shit. First off, Renegades beat the Brahmas 33-9. But we got to talk about destroying here, okay? The UFL needs to calm the fuck down when it comes to covering him. Literally, after every kick, after every punt, after every play he makes. Oh, we need an interview. Gotta get him on camera. Oh, interview. Oh, gotta get him on camera. Oh, show destroying. Oh my God, he just took a shit. Oh, gotta show destroying. And I know they weren't doing it as much, and I get that. But it's like, every single fucking thing the man did. It's like, we gotta glaze him somehow. He's not that good of a fucking place kicker. There were honestly probably a lot better place kickers than him. The only reason he's in the UFL is to boost his social media numbers and to get a little bit more clout. Like, I was watching the Brahmas games all last season, all this season. Anytime a Brahmas game is on, there would be a maximum of 2 to 3 destroying post tops. It's like every sports league, ever since Taylor Swift has shown her face at an NFL game, it's like every fucking sports league now needs that, famous person to shove down people's throats. And yeah, for the UFL, it's destroying. Buddy's just here to help boost the UFL viewership. Buddy's just here to help boost his numbers. That's it. Like, did you see his fucking kick? Sure, he made one. But, oh my God, that was terrible. Like, his first fucking miss literally looked like a person who just picked up a fucking football and just started practicing place kicking. Like, or I should say, just started practicing kicking field goals. Like, that right there proves that this kid will not make the NFL. And he will not go to the NFL. All right? I'm sorry, but that's the truth. He's not that good. Only reason he's in the fucking league is because of who he is. He's destroying. Oh, famous YouTuber. That's it. That's a trend that's starting to catch on now in sports leagues. Sports leagues need their promoter. They need their celebrity. They need their face. And well, it turns out the UFL's celebrity they shove down our throats will be destroying. So UFL, do me a fucking favor, okay? Limit the fucking exposure this fuck gets. I've seen his videos. They're pretty cool. They're pretty neat. It's pretty awesome, the stuff this guy can do. I admit, I'm not hating on it. But it's like, it's clear why he's in the league. I'm sorry. I just don't think he's that talented of a fucking kicker. He sucks. And that misproves that he's not an NFL caliber place kicker. He's not. He's garbage. And he'll probably never crack an NFL roster. I'm telling the truth based off of what I saw. Okay? Again, he only did this to get his face on TV and to promote his social medias. His lower fucking third on Fox. You know when they're showing a player's stats, they're showing a player's numbers. It's literally Donald destroying Dela Hyde. That's how you fucking know that this is just for social media. Why do we gotta address him by destroying? Why can't we just call him Donald Dela Hyde by his real name? Why do we gotta call him by his YouTube name? Why? Maybe because he's just a celebrity kicker in the league? Yeah, that's what I'm gonna call him. I'm not calling him a real fucking player. He's just a celebrity kicker. That's it. He was just a celebrity fucking kicker given a spot by the UFL to boost his social media numbers. That's it. But that's my rant. If we're gonna have this guy in the league, quit fucking glazing him and treat him like a normal everyday football player. He's nothing special. He's not that good of a place kicker. Most of the kicks I've seen him kick are far from highlight worthy. So let's calm it down on the destroying glaze a little bit, okay? Okay. All right. Call me a fucking hater all you want. Call me a whatever all you want, okay? But the people calling me a hater aren't true UFL fans. They're just destroying fans, right? Like, the people who are here to root for destroying probably have never heard about any of the other fucking players in this league besides Donald Dela Hyde. That's it. So again, let's not turn this fucker into Taylor Swift. He's a player, and let's treat him like a player. Okay? Call me a hater, call me whatever the fuck you want, but at the end of the day, I'm getting sick of this shit. I just want to watch the fucking game. I don't care about his fucking YouTube channel. I don't care about his success on social media. If the guy was true about football, then he would have stuck with football in college. But instead, the man chose social media. So it shows you where his chart is truly at. It's social media. Buddy got signed on to a fucking team to boost his social media. Don't like the facts? Then fucking cope. Anyways, moving on to the game itself. The game was fucking garbage. The Brahmas played like fucking garbage. Pulling up the box score here. Let's take a look at the stats real quick here. That's the Michigan and Showboats game there, Mosier. Wrong game. Hold on. Yay! There we go. Now I'm happy. So let's take a look at the stats here real quick. That's why it wasn't. Bam. So, the stats on offense as of right now for this game. Keldon Mon, 17 for 31, 159 yards, no touchdowns, no picks, 54.8 completion percentage, 69.2 passer rating. So, I mean, Brahma's quarterback didn't do too bad. He did all right. Did what he had to do, but again, by the looks of it, run game failed their team again. I'm starting to realize a pattern as well here, right? The team that gets blown out has no run game at all. You know? So, could we say that it's the run game that's costing some of these teams wins? Because I am pleased to announce that this time, however, the Brahmas quarterback was not their leading rusher. Their leading rusher was Jashawn Corbin with 6 attempts, 36 yards, no touchdowns, and 6.0 average yards per carry. Anthony McFarland with 3 attempts, 32 yards, no touchdowns, and 10.7 yards per carry. So their running backs we're getting yards in big chunks. But again, it just wasn't enough. And looking at the numbers here, it looks like John Lovett was the number one man. But apparently, he didn't do too hot, as he had 8 attempts for only 18 yards. But he did get the Brahma's only touchdown, so there you go. And he had 2.3 average yards per carry. So, again, what I'm noticing in these blowouts is that the run game are failing a lot of teams so far this season. Again, it's only 1 week, and I am definitely going to pay attention to that as well throughout the season to see if that's going to be a reoccurring developing trend in blowout games. Because that's what it has looked like so far, right? Is that every blowout so far we've seen throughout the UFL here in week 1, the team that got blown out has had a non-existent run game. So, do we have a run game problem here in the UFL? I almost thought someone's name was Devontae Smith. I was looking under the Arlington Renegades rushing numbers, and I see Devon Smith. I saw the D part, and I'm like, does that say Devontae? Devontae? I don't know. My brain can't brain. But yeah, Renegades get smoked. Excuse me, the Brahmas get smoked 33-9. Sorry, Mosh has morning brain. I just woke up a couple hours ago from when I'm recording this, so yeah. Still got a little bit of that foggy morning brain, even though it's no longer morning anymore. Anyways, moving on here throughout the rest of the scores, we got the Panthers and the Showboats. That was a final score of 26-12, Michigan over the Showboats. Honestly, not much to say about that game in my eyes. I'd say that was a pretty somewhat even game. It looked like it was a 2-score game, though. And it looked like there was still a chance there for Memphis, but just couldn't get back in it. The box score literally looks like this. First quarter, 3-0. Second quarter, right, 10-3. And then we got 14-6. And then the fourth quarter, Michigan scores 9 and Memphis scores 6. I just itched my nose. Yup. I itched and picked and flicked. I'm keeping that in. I don't care. Deal with it. Sorry, my room is so fucking dry. So my nose is drying the fuck out right now. But hey, that ain't going to stop us from taking a look at the USFL conference standings. And well, they look like this right now. It looks like the XFL, as of right now, is the more dominant division. As you can see, you got Michigan coming in there at 1-0. And the only team in the USFL conference with a win, as Birmingham, Houston, and Memphis come in with 1 loss each on the season so far. Moving on here now to the XFL conference. And well, as you can see, the XFL conference pretty much had their way with the USFL this week, as the Renegades, Battlehawks, and Defenders all come in at 1-0 to start off the season. And the Brahmas are the only winless UFL team as of right now. So there it is, ladies and gents, boys and girls, breezing right through the week 1 recap. Like I said, there's not really much to talk about. We're just a week in, so we'll see how things unfold as the season continues on here. But these videos, I am going to try to post them earlier on in the week. I've just been busy with streams and stuff like this. Right after this, I got to record a second channel video. Hey, subscribe to that, by the way, Mr. Boston 32332. I believe. If that's wrong, I'll put it in the description. Don't you worry, it'll be there. If I remember. And yeah, no, don't worry. Week 2's video is going to have a little bit more to it. Like I said, with the NFL recap videos, this is a new series as well. So I want to keep things simple for the first time around. And then maybe next season we'll go a little bit more in depth, I guess you can say. We'll include more, we'll do more. But for now, for the first season of this, I just want to feel it out, see what segments work, see what doesn't work. So each week it may be something different. Each week I may try something different each week, you know. I just want to see what works with this series. But nonetheless, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Peace.